With the latest news on the Dove, I'm Steve Johnson. Be sure to get our app on your smartphone or tablet. You can also watch the Dove on our website or on our Roku channel. In the news today, Democrat Bernie Sanders' campaign returned to Oregon to make sure he can count on the state's progressive voters. The Vermont senator spoke at a Thursday rally in Springfield, about 100 miles south of Portland. He drew young supporters from the University of Oregon. Sanders said he's hoping for a high voter turnout in Oregon because that's when he tends to win. Presidential candidate John Kasich has reaffirmed his claim that he's the only candidate who can defeat Hillary Clinton for the presidency. Making stops in Portland and Medford, Kasich brought a message of hope to those attending his town hall stops in the state. For those candidates remaining in the race, he branded himself as one who wants to open a path for Americans to achieve their goals.
My job has always been to try to create an environment where people could get work and where people felt they could get a voice, or where people thought they could get justice. Doesn't always work out, but that's always been my goal.
The close race among Republicans has put Oregon in the national spotlight as the state's primary vote nears next month. Jackson County Republican Chair Ken Fawcett says the Kasich Stump is making for a unique situation for the 2016 race in Oregon.
I've had phone calls already today, people saying, hey, how do I get over there? And they're sure hoping that John Kasich wins because they won't vote for the others. And on the other hand, we've had a heck of a lot of people calling in wanting to get bumper stickers for Trump.
Now, Oregon has 74 Democratic and 28 Republican delegates up for grabs. It's a small yet potentially crucial number for both parties in securing a nominee. As the Oregon primary election gains prominence with a tight Republican race, so are those registering to vote. A record number of voters registering in Southern Oregon is being seen as the primary election nears. Jackson County Clerk Chris Walker says they haven't seen a race quite like the one heading for the November presidential vote. That's because over 125,000 voters are registered in the county.
That's a lot of voters, and we always expect an increase in a presidential election year. But what is unique, that has actually beat our all-time high for a presidential general election. Somewhere around 124,000 is where our record is overall forever. And we are just blowing those numbers away.
And Walker says that it could be a result of the national campaign that the numbers are that high, but also the new motor voter campaign to get those registering for driver's license to be able to vote. Whether they show up at the polls, however, remains to be seen. Let's take a look now at what we can expect on the weather scene for our area and for Northern California and Wairika. Cloudy skies with a slight chance of rain today. Sunny tomorrow with a high of 71 up to 79 by Monday with sunny skies throughout the weekend. For the Klamath Basin area, 55 and mostly sunny today, 61 tomorrow, 75 by Tuesday with sunny skies expected. As we move along the Oregon coast, a fairly good chance of rain today with a high of 58 and sunny skies for the weekend. It could get up to 78 degrees by Sunday and then some clouds rolling in on Tuesday. As we move to the Bend area of Central Oregon, a pretty good chance of rain today with a high of 53, then sunny for the weekend, 64 tomorrow, 75 by Monday. And for Southern Oregon, in the Medford, Grants Pass, and Ashland area, we've got a little bit of rain next week and possibly today as well. For the weekend, clearing skies with a high of 70 tomorrow, 82 for Sunday and Monday with rain possibly coming back in on Tuesday. And that's a look at news and weather. You're up to date with the latest on the Dove.